Hello everyone, Kyle here, aka Rize to Aimbot, and this week I'm sniping at a Sniper of the Week. Now first off, I've got to start off by thanking him for picking me. It really means a lot that big channels such as himself are looking at smaller channels and helping us out. Now when I went on YouTube and I saw the message from Sniping It asking me if I wanted to be Sniper of the Week, I was gobsmacked. I felt like a little kid at Christmas. I felt like Santa just came up to me, just hand-delivered the presents and said, "Do you want this?" I'm like, yes! I was proper excited. I was like on the PlayStation to my mates. I was proper buzzing, you know, screaming like a little girl or something. But it honestly felt like a star, like a film star or something. It came up to me and asked me if I wanted to be an actor or something like that. It's ridiculous, but you know, it felt like a celebrity, I suppose. In this game, I'm playing some headquarters on, I think it's the map Cracked, using the L96A1 sniper rifle. I do, however, use a gun. Like, I think it's like halfway in the game or something to get some kills. I had to because I ran out of ammo, and with me, if I run out of ammo or something, I don't want to die, you know, respawn and get me sniped again. It's just the way I am, I suppose. I wonder if any of you like that, because I just don't want to die in the game for some reason. When I'm sniping, you'd think, oh, you know, doesn't really matter, you might as well die and respawn, you know, get some more bullets or something like that. But when I'm working up to like an 11 kill streak with, you know, to get to dogs or something like that, I want to try my hardest and I want to kill consistently. I've also sped up a few little bits in this game because the host migration there, you don't want to be sitting through that. And I also sped up a bit near the beginning when I was just walking around like a headless chicken. Because when it comes to Call of Duty, I find myself wandering around a lot like an old man trying to find his car in a parking lot. That's actually like my granddad, that, to be honest. Usually when I go like shopping or something like that with him, he'll forget where he's left his car and he doesn't have a clue, and I just like to pretend I forgot myself and just watch him to try and figure it out. And he also does this thing like it's like an old man sort of jog. It's a walking speed, but for some reason he decides to jog, and I don't understand why he does it, to be honest. I just like to watch him trying to figure it out because he doesn't have a clue. If I sound a little bit random in this commentary, it's because I do talk a little bit random. I don't usually talk about specific things. Anything that comes to my mind, I usually just throw it out there and hope for the best. Anyway, actually, a little bit about myself. I'm from the United Kingdom, for those of you that can't tell by my voice. Some of you are probably listening, probably not understanding actually a word I'm saying, to be honest. But yeah, from the United Kingdom. I've been playing Call of Duty since COD 4. Started sniping in, I think it was like Modern Warfare 2, sort of near the beginning of there. I really enjoy sniping. I think it's the only reason why I play Call of Duty, to be honest. If there wasn't like quick scoping or anything like that in this game, I don't think I'll play it. It's the main aspect for me, to be honest. If I didn't play this, I'd probably end up playing Battlefield or something. But when I play Battlefield, I find myself wandering around even more than I wander around on Call of Duty. I don't know why, but it's hard to find someone. I never get them. They're like high traffic areas where you have to go and get loads of kills. I find myself like going about 2 kills and like 20 deaths when it comes to Battlefield. It's just, I don't know, just my style really. I just like to run in the open and hope for the best. Unless it's, I don't know, unless other team are camping or something like that. Because in Black Ops there seems to be a lot more campers than there was in Modern Warfare 2. I don't know if it's just the lobbies that I get into on the PlayStation or something, but people seem to camp more on the PlayStation than they do on the Xbox. When I go around to my mate's house or something like that, I usually go on his console and everyone usually like runs around in the open. But when I come back to my PlayStation, it frustrates me because everyone's sitting in a corner. But I usually prefer to play the PlayStation. It's nothing to do with, you know, one console is better than the other. It's mainly because most of my friends play on a PlayStation and most people I know play on there. So that's my main console. When it comes to console wars and that, it's everyone to their own, I suppose. It's like some people prefer a nice PGRs and some people prefer a nice pair of double Ds. Every console's got the flaws, every console's got the ups and downs. It's just the way it is, and you know, it's the way you've got to be. Now, moving on from that slightly awkward and controversial topic, I'd like to talk a little bit more about my channel. On my channel, I post a couple of episodes. One of them is all in a day's work, which is where I save up clips for about 2 or 3 days, you know, post a little montage, nothing special, just like, you know, collaterals, 4 pieces, you know, odd 5 piece, something like that. I also post fail of the week, where anyone can send in a fail, whether it be a no scope across the map or, you know, a funny clip. I actually got one the other week where I was on demolition, I defused a bomb and it still blew me up. Like the, you know, Ice Cube or whatever the commentator is, he said the bomb has been defused and then it still blew me up. I was like, yeah, what's going on here? There was no other bombs on the field either. A was destroyed, B was destroyed. I was like, what's going on? I did 3 minutes onto the timer, and I thought, you know what, stuff it, carry on. Ended up losing the game, and it really, really annoyed me, to be honest. I was like, how have we lost the game? You know, I said defuse the bomb, even though it blew me up. But we spawn chopped them anyway. I got the odd clip on it. But also, people have been complaining a bit, like demolition clips for the snipers, like saying it's easier to get. It's not really. I suppose it is a little bit easier than, for say, team deathmatch or something. But when it comes to headquarters or domination, you can spawn trap on easily as that as you could on a demolition. It's really easy to spawn trap on domination. The main one, which is hard, is team deathmatch. You can't really spawn trap on that map unless it's firing range or Nuketown, because you can get that little bit on firing range where it's like the little hill scope at the back, and then Nuketown, you know, you can get them spawn trapped in one of the houses. Actually, speaking about maps, I really can't wait for the new zombie maps that Trail are going to be releasing. For those that don't know, if you bought the hardened edition, you get the old World at War maps for free. You know, I've already got them, I've had them for a long time, but you get the new Moon map for free, which is, you know, in the name, set on the moon. But if you didn't buy them, you have to pay, I think it's $15, but if you got the World at War maps, it's a bit of a rip-off, to be honest. They're all like different guns, and it's a tiny little bit more colourful. But to try out colour ain't really on the mind, to be honest, is it? With every map, it seems to be like a greyish yellow, greyish red, or greyish blue. Seems like they love the old times. I reckon if you go into like David Von der Haar's house or something like that, I bet everything's black and white TVs, like black and white wallpaper. Wouldn't surprise me if we ran around in like a grey trackie or something like that. No, but seriously, I just don't understand why they love like depressing coloured maps for some reason. Apart from Hazard, actually done a really good job of that. It was actually a remake from the map Cliffside in World at War, and everyone seems to snipe on that map. And I love maps where, you know, everyone wants to have fun sniping. Because with me, I usually get killed by the 74U rapid fire like every single time. I think it's like my most deaths come by that and getting commando lunge. For some reason, I think commando's like a default in this game. Every time I get close to knife someone, I'll knife them from like a foot away, then I'll back off, and they commando lunge me by like 6 feet. I'm like, how the hell have you done that? You know what I mean? Like, that just blagged me out completely. But at least it's disappearing in Modern Warfare 3. I actually can't wait for that game now. I saw the Spec Ops trailer the other day, and the game looks sick. I can't wait until I see some multiplayer. But I think they've changed up the way kill streaks work in multiplayer now. It's worked on a point system. So what I'm guessing is, if you capture like a flag or something, you'll get a point. So, you know, it doesn't have to be kills like it did in every other previous game, because everyone like played domination. You just go for kills, you know, stack them up, and then you're done then for the rest of the game. But I hope it actually doesn't reset, because then it'll promote camping even more, and that's one thing we don't need, because you see some commentators and that which just sit in a corner and promote camping, and to me that completely bores me to death. I'd rather watch paint dry, to be honest, or put a gun to me face and see how many times I can pull the trigger before the bullet kills me. Might be slightly more fun or a little bit over the top there, but yeah, I hate camping. I despise it to the max. If you camp, I suggest you just don't. Just go learn how to run around with a gun. What else can I speak about? Oh yeah, London riots been happening over there. There's been loads of riots over in England. People have been looting because of someone that got shot. Now, some people are looting some of the daftest stuff you've ever seen. One of them the other day, I saw a picture on Twitter of a lad that robbed a Tesco value bag of rice. What are you robbing rice for from Tesco? It's like 50p piece. You could be robbing plasma TVs, you know, PSPs, games, you know, other stuff like that, but instead he's robbing food. I mean, what's the point? You're saving yourself nothing. If you rob something good, then you get yourself more money, and then you could buy yourself more food if you were that hard up for it. But I don't understand some people that are robbing some completely daft stuff. I think it's everyone's just trying to get whatever they can and just take that. But it's not been happening over there in Chester, which is where I live. It's just on the border of Liverpool. But actually riots have been happening in Liverpool. I just don't understand it, to be honest. It's completely wrong. Some houses and that are getting burnt down, you know. People have been saving up for years for the houses, and then it gets all burnt down, and the mortgage has to get repaid, and you know, all that hassle. It is wrong, but it's just funny watching some of the videos on YouTube of people trying to rob stuff. One of them the other day was trying to break into a car, got his foot stuck in the window, and he couldn't get himself out, and the police just came and arrested him, and then probably took him to the hospital. But it's just funny trying to watch people trying to rob stuff. You know, because most people, they just don't have a clue what they're doing. We've got a TV show over here called World's Most Craziest Fools, which is hosted by Mr. T, and it shows some of the people doing some of the most daftest stuff you will ever see in your life. There's a robber on one of them, I think it's in America. He goes and smashes a bottom left window, goes in, grabs the till from the shop, runs out and hits his head on the window that he didn't smash. And you just sit there just giggling your tits off, wondering how did he manage that? Like, you know, there's all glass on the floor where he smashed one window, yet he goes through the one that he didn't smash and knocks himself out nearly. It just proper baffles me. If you haven't saw it, just go on Google and just type in World's Most Craziest Fools, and there'll be a couple of episodes on there. I actually still don't know what to talk about during these like long commentaries. This one's like 15 minutes, and I usually don't like doing long ones. I usually do ones that only last like 4 or 5 minutes or something like that, because with me, I'm a quick speaker, and most people cover like one topic in about 5 minutes, but because I'm quite a quick talker, I usually cover about a topic like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So I have to find more topics, you know, to keep talking about. And plus, when I do long commentaries, I usually like to do like a dual commentary with one of my friends or someone on YouTube or something like that, because it's a little bit easier to talk about when you've got, you know, a long commentary. Because I still find it proper hard. I'm still like a little bit nervous when it comes to like doing stuff like this. Don't know why, you won't think about it, but when you're doing commentaries at first, it is nervous. But the more you speak, the more you get used to doing this. Because at first I was like, you know, like I've got a stutter or something like that, and I couldn't really speak properly when I was doing them. But I'm a little bit better now anyway. And hopefully the more I do this, the more better I get at commentaries, because as of now I'm still like a nervous 13-year-old kid, even though I'm not 13, I'm 18 by the way. Which over there in England is being a lot better at 18. You're allowed to drink over there when you're 18. I think it's like 21 in America or something like that. But over there I've been drinking since I was like 11. Honestly, you don't really, the police over there aren't like strict about getting drunk and that. Usually what we'd do if we went and got drunk on a weekend, we'd go like to a field or something, and if the police came, they won't like arrest any of us or anything like that. They'd either tell us to move on or just take our beer away off us, and that's pretty much it. And it was pretty easy to get beer. All you had to do was just wait on the shop, and some crackhead will come past and you'll give him like a £5 or something to go and get 8 bottles, and or you give him a couple of quid or something as well, so he can get himself something. Because where I'm from, there's loads of crackheads, to be honest. That's why it sounds like my nose is a little bit blocked up in this. It's because I've been sniffing about 2 ounces of cocaine, and I'm still on a slight buzz. I'm only joking, I'm not really. I've been sniffing heroin. Yeah, it's a slippery slope. No, but seriously, jugs for mugs. But I've got a cold though. I've had a cold now for like the past week. It's not like my voice is, you know, proper bad or anything like that. It's just a slight blocked nose, and I get like, I don't know, I have to go through about 10 pieces of tissue like every minute. It's ridiculous. It's not because I'm masturbating or anything like that, it's just because I've blocked the nose. But yeah, I don't know why, but when it comes to summertime, I usually catch a cold and get like tonsillitis and that. Yeah, when it's winter, I'm completely fine. I don't know why, but my immune system is completely retarded. It doesn't understand what summertime is. It doesn't, well, obviously it doesn't understand what summertime is. It's not like it's got a brain like it speaks to me in the middle of the night or anything like that. That'd be weird. One last thing to talk about is Sniping It, his new clan that he's making, or new sniper team called Third Eye Snipers. I'm definitely going to try out for that. I don't know to do like a montage for it or do a gameplay commentary, which when it comes to montages, I don't really get clips that often because I like to play like team deathmatch and that now, because you know, demolition clips don't count anymore. But yeah, I don't know what to do. I think I might try and get a commentary for it using, I think it's non-lethal kill streaks with the L96. I'm definitely going to try out for it anyway. Hopefully it'll be a good gameplay, because I know loads and loads of people are going to be sending in some of the sickest gameplays and commentaries or montages you'll ever see. Probably people will be getting triples and that, because in this game I don't think I've got a triple yet. I've had triple Last Stand, but I never get a good one. Anyway guys, this commentary's coming to an end. I'd like to thank you for listening. Take care. Bye.